a vision, but how we get in this position, it's way too soon. I know this isn't.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in part 2 of this video, or of this kind of mini series that I have going on, we're going to talk about how I completed my everyday kind of neutral makeup look. And then this look, I used Colourpop eyeshadows, NYX eyeshadows, and then I used One City Color eyeshadow, and then like some things that you can get at the drugstore. But Colourpop is a really, really good, affordable brand, you guys. Everything on their website is $5, and they have a basic kind of neutral colors. So that is a brand that I would recommend to anyone, especially girls that are getting into makeup, because you cannot beat $5. Like seriously, $5 is something you can't beat. So in this look, I just showed you guys each step that I take to completing this eye makeup look, from my blending and how I blend, from how I apply eyeliner. Like, I don't show you guys how I apply my falsies or anything like that, but pretty much I show you a step-by-step, and I'm talking all the way through it to show you guys how to complete this look. I really hope this helps you guys, because when I hear from like my friends and family and people that watch me around town, is that my videos go way too fast and they can't keep up with it, and they don't understand what I'm saying, and I'm just going like 30 miles per hour. So I wanted to dedicate something specifically to eyeshadow, and like just talking all the way through it and helping you guys out step by step and telling you guys what I do. I know how it feels to watch a video and be like, where do I even start? Because I was there. Like, trust me, I was there. I was watching Crispy, I was watching Nature Bee, and like other people here on YouTube, and like not understanding where to even start. So I hope this video helps you guys. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for tuning in to watching my video. Make sure you guys go ahead and watch how I got my eyebrow routine if you haven't already, and make sure you guys stay tuned for part 3, which is how I complete my flawless face, just a full coverage routine using also drugstore products. I tried to keep the trend in like kind of drugstore affordable makeup so anyone can go out and buy it, you know what I mean? So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'll link it down below once I get it uploaded. I love you guys so much, and if you would like to know how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so my eyelids are primed with the Loreal Perfection Concealer, because that's what I use to carve out underneath of my brows, and I always have like a little bit left. What you use to prime your lids doesn't really matter, as long as it makes your eyes pop and it makes your eyeshadows last and it doesn't make your eyeshadows crease at all. A concealer is a really good option for that, because a concealer is made not to crease, and I already use it for my brows, so I might as well use it on my lids. So I just go ahead and use my concealer, but a really good primer is the Urban Decay primer, or the Essence I Love Sage eyeshadow base. It's like one of my favorite eyeshadow base, because it's like a skin tone color, so it cancels out any discolorations or anything else that you may have. But the first eyeshadow that I'm going to go in with is this NYX eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Lace. It's just kind of like a regular like bone kind of color, and I like to use that underneath of my brow, because it's not very sparkly, it's not like shimmery or anything like that, and I don't really like to use shimmery highlights. I just want something that's going to give my brow a lifted appearance. So I'm taking that on an e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just packing that onto my brow bone. And I bring it all the way underneath of the front of my brow as well, and all the way to the tail. And that's pretty much it. So then I'm going to go in with one of my favorite eyeshadows by NYX, and it is NYX's Dance the Tides. You guys know, because you see it in every single one of my videos. But I'm going to use that on a Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm just going to pack that in there, and then I'm going to run this into my crease. This is going to be my transition shade, and I love warm kind of crease colors. If you're more into cool tones, by all means use a cool tone color, but I'm not, so I'm just going to place that into my crease as kind of a bridge or a transition shade between the colors that I'm going to place into my crease. As you can see here, I have black, and I kind of want to build it up so you can kind of see all of the colors. So I just do windshield wiper motions. I go from the end of my brow all the way into the inner corner, and then I also do small circular motions just to buff that color in, so it all blends together, and it also blends out that highlight. So now I'm going to go in with 2 of the Colourpop eyeshadows, and they're only $5. I wanted this look to be something that's affordable, so I'm going to use this Colourpop eyeshadow in Fairfax. highly recommend these products, you guys. I have a couple of videos where I use these products, and these are like one of my favorite eyeshadows, and they're such a weird creamy kind of consistency, but I love it, and it's only $5. I can't express that enough. It's just so affordable. So I'm using that on a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just going to pack this into the outer V, and this is going to kind of act as another bridge color. And because black is really, really harsh, you want to add brown just to help blend that out a little bit. And if you don't feel like doing this step, you don't have to. You can always apply it after you apply the brown, but I just personally like to do this. So I'm packing this into the outer V, and then I'm also moving this into the crease portion. And I'm doing the same thing. I pat, and then I blend windshield wiper motions, and then I buff. So those are the steps that I do when I'm blending eyeshadows, like especially in my outer V. Pat it into the outer corner, blend, and then buff, which is the circular motions. I hope that makes sense, because I know I don't get to explain these steps to you guys when I'm doing my makeup on camera, because it's kind of like and I'm like going 20 miles per hour, but that's what I do. So now I'm going to go in with Roulette, which is just a matte black eyeshadow by Colourpop, and I'm going to use this with a no-name crease brush. But if you guys can see this crease brush, it's really, really small, and it's really, really defined, so it really helps for getting into the crease. If you guys don't have a brush like this, Sigma has one, and it's the E47 brush, and I use this most of the time, but I really wanted to use this one, so I'm just going to dunk that into there, and then, like I said, I'm going to pat that into the outer V and get it all in there like I want it to be. And then I'm going to blend this into the crease as well, and then just start buffing that out so it doesn't look too harsh. And this brush is fluffy enough that you can do the blending with this brush alone, but because the E25 is a better blending brush to me, I'm just going to go back in with this E25 with no additional product, just to help blend that black out so it doesn't look too harsh. And I'm mainly buffing this, so I'm mainly doing the small kind of circular motions while still going in windshield wiper motions, just to buff that all the way through. So that's pretty much how it should look. It should transition from the black to slightly seeing the brown, not too much, to the reddish brown color that we have in the crease. So now I'm going in with this City Color White Gold Mousse eyeshadow. Love this stuff. It's such a creamy, kind of weird texture. And from what I know about City Color, it's not an expensive brand, so it shouldn't be too expensive. But I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics, like another concealer flat brush. And this is such a like whipped texture. Oh my god, I'm in love with it. But I'm just going to pack that onto the lid. And I'm mainly doing this into patting motions. And because I have a pretty small lid space and it's pretty hooded, so if I just put it like where you see it now, it'll eventually get up into my crease, and I don't like that. So I bring it up slightly up into where my crease bone is, and then just blend or make sure it's just looking seamless. So I'm just blending that mousse eyeshadow out now. So I'm just going back in with that previous brush just to kind of blend the edges of this eyeshadow out a little bit so it doesn't look too harsh. And then I'm going to go in, I always tightline my upper lash line because I want to make sure that no skin is peeking through and it's completely blacked out up there. So I'm using this L'Oreal Extra Intense Eye Kohl pencil, which is almost gone. And I'm just going to tightline my upper lash line. For some people this may be uncomfortable. This is something that I've had to learn to get used to because I hate when I can see my skin peeking through up there. So just kind of got to get used to it. And then I'm going to go in with my NYC liquid eyeliner because you guys know this is one of my favorite eyeliners. And I'm just going to do kind of like a winged eyeliner. So what I do is I start like right where my lashes start, and I just draw a straight line across. And then I draw a line out and then connect it back. And I'm not a big like wing liner girl, so I don't do my wings super dramatic or super long. So that's pretty much where or how I get my eyeshadow going. What I'll do next after this, after I finish like all of my face, is I'll go back in with the eyeliner pencil, put that in there, and then smoke out the lower lash line, and that's pretty much it. So that, you guys, completes my eyeshadow portion of this kind of how to get a full face of makeup, talking through it. I hope this was helpful and informative for you guys. I hope it was slowed down and you actually understood what I do for each step. And this is pretty much what I do with any kind of eyeshadow look I'm gonna do, whether it's color or whether it's neutral or something like that. But I wanted to do something that was everyday base, kind of anyone can do it and it can go with any type of look. So I hope I achieve that for you guys. What I do next is pop on my false eyelashes, but I want to do like a complete different video for that because that's just like a whole kind of different video. But I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for the next video, which is how to get a flawless face, which I already have like a lot of foundation routines on my channel, just like eyebrow routines, but still you can have one more. Plus this is a part of my series, so I really wanted to do that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and leave me a comment down below telling me what I should work on, what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video. Give me any type of feedback. I need the constructive criticism or anything like that. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!